Today, I'm going to be starting over with every type of pet, going from commons with crazy abilities, all the way to admin pets that break the game. And today, I'm going to see how much money I can make in under 24 hours. Starting with the crab. Now, of course, I'm not too happy to use one of these things because every 6 minutes, it will go to a random player and take 200 to 400 shekels. So, yeah, we're kind of going to be doing some thief activities here, bro. We're going to be stealing from people. But yeah, hopefully this seafood bowl makes me some money because every milestone that we reach will unlock even more OP stealing pets. And right now, I wouldn't call these guys OP, bro. Ooh, okay, my crabs are on the move. Now, you better make me proud. All right, come on. What is he going to take from us? Oh! 400 shekels. I mean, you know, Elon Musk had to start some way, right? All right, what about these two guys over here? So we got another crab going back over there. 300 shekels by Bourbon. Oh, what are these guys doing? Are they doing a secret trade back here? All right, I'm gonna leave you to that, bro. I don't want to make any wrongs with the mafia. But yeah, we're 10 minutes in and we're already at 1,600 shekels. So after waiting for a couple of more attempts from our crabs, we were finally able to make enough money to get the next pet. Except for Mally. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this guy, bro. He just kept giving me the lowest amount of shekels, bro. So he is gone. So now that we hit the first milestone, we unlock the next pet, the red fox. So yeah, let me just go ahead and pick up all of these useless crabs. I'm sorry, I needed you at the time, but we moved on to better things now. Say hello to the red fox. Yeah, I have like 8 of these things, bro. I really did ball out and I turned in everything I had for it. And by the way, if I don't reach 1 trillion shekels, then each of these pets will be going towards a random subscriber. So yeah, these guys better be the biggest return of investment or they're not going to be able to just live another day. Because yeah, I'm not even feeding these guys, bro. So every 7 minutes, they will go to a random player's garden and they will steal a seed from it. If I could get a firework fruit, that would be so insane. So now that you guys heard what I said, you better make me proud, bro, because I don't got a good track record with feeding my pets. It's not a joke. I'm serious. All right, it's almost that time, and my fox army is going to ride at dawn, which is about 20 seconds. Oh, never mind. We have one right here. Oh, God. But where is he going? No, he better not. He just tried to grab me a corn seed, but failed. All right, well, he's gone. Yeah, after this video is over, this guy is gone. What about this guy? Come on. Yeah, a coconut seed, but we failed. So all of these guys... Oh, never mind. We have one person left. Make me proud. You will get repaid, bro. You will get repaid. Never mind. Yeah. We have a full army of foxes, and not one of these guys got us a seed. I said it too soon. We just got a apple seed, which if I check the shop, it's a legendary. So, we can get some money from this, I would say. And guys, remember, I still need to get to 1 trillion shekels, or else a subscriber of mine is going to be eating good. So I'm going to plant this over here, and I think we might have to grow all because you guys know that I am not the type of guy to wait. So yeah, we're just using a godly sprinkler and a... Oh, God, what is... Yo, no, stop growing my trees. Where's our apples at? Oh, they disappeared out of nowhere. So yeah, I would definitely say we're getting somewhere because we still have 11 hours left. So let me see how much money we make from each one of these things because we got to get to 100,000. $1,000. I thought I was gonna have a screaming moment, but looks like we're not making much. I can either A, spend 375 Robux growing all each time, or B, these guys actually be useful for me and get me some better seeds because this apple tree, bro, yeah, it's not gonna make us a trillionaire. All right, my red foxes are on the move again. Now, this is your chance to stay on this farm, bro. Oh my God, I couldn't even finish what I was saying. This guy did already... Oh, actually, he has a lot of stuff over here. Let me not downplay this guy's garden. And this guy gave me a blueberry. All right, who was that, bro? I know that you went in here, bro. There he is. Yeah, you can't hide. Georgie, you are gone. I'm sorry, bro. You just make me mad. If you guys don't want to end up like these guys, you would have a better chance of subscribing. Oh, we got a pepper seed, but he failed. All right, that's bad news. Luckily, these seeds grow back really quick, so I'm gonna collect all of these. All right, how much money can we get from this? $8,000. Okay, we're changing the game plan up. Now knowing that these guys are useless, I'm gonna get rid of like half of these guys, and we're bringing back some of these crabs, bro. I'm sorry for talking down on you when I got the red foxes, but it turns out, bro, you guys are better than these red foxes. Oh, I feel like this guy is here to beg. But yeah, with these two combinations, it's not going to make us fast money, but it's going to make us money over time. I was starting to lose hope, but we just got a guy that joined up with a lot of nice plants. But the way my foxes are doing right now, these guys are like almost useless, bro. So hopefully we can reach some milestones because we're going to be unlocking even more OP pets. All right, come on, Jay the Red Fox. Because like no way this guy spent 36 years of his life being useless. Dang, and this guy's this small? Oh my God, yo, get some height on yourself. Even I'm tall. Yeah. Oh, but we got a coconut seed, actually. We're bound to get some good stuff, yo. Like you guys know, I'm not the type to wait around, and I'm not the type to spend Robux, so we're not going to be going to the gear shop. We're just going to be growing all. I love growing all, man. Oh, I mean, I definitely seen better coconut seeds, but you know, we're not really here to judge. Wait, but where's my coconuts though? I just spent money growing all and they didn't give me any coconuts. Oh God, bro, I just got scammed. Oh my God, we just got another apple seed. The grow a garden gods are on my side, but not on my side because they just blessed me up right there. So let me quickly place that, and we got to be preservative with our Robux. So I'm going to be using the watering can. Yes, I know. It's out of my character, bro. I know I don't do this a lot, man. Oh, God, this thing grows so slow. Come on, grow faster. Top 10 stressful moments, man, waiting for a freaking apple tree to grow. But you know what? We actually have a thunderstorm going on. So if any thunder just like, you know, want to shock me, I'm okay with that as long as my apples benefit from it. Come on. I'm even standing on a tree to get shocked right now. Come my way, please. Wait, yes! I didn't know, but it shocked me. Let's go. All right, I don't think we're gonna get any better than this. So how much does a shocked apple sell for? 200,000 shekels! We've been freed from our shekels, bro. No more foxes. Because now that we passed the 100K milestone, we unlock the next stealing pet, which is actually the Fennec fox. So unlike these guys' counterparts, the red fox, these guys are going to be a little bit more useful because every 20 minutes, it's going to go to a random player's garden and steal one of their mutations. So yeah, if I'm looking around at my grocery stores, because, you know, I'm going to be taken from these guys. Let's see. This guy has a shocked moonlet, wet, and clay. So we definitely have a good chance to get some good stuff. But as you guys know, if they're a fox, they have a chance to not give us anything. So they better make me proud. That's the only thing I can say, man. All right, it's about that time. These guys are going to carry on my legacy. Now, I wish they would go over there where, like, you see all the, you know, the glowing fruits. But this garden definitely has some stuff too. So I'm excited to see what they're going to bring back, bro, you know. Oh, wait, never mind. He tried to copy Drench, but he failed. You see, when I saw that, I thought he successfully did it. All right, what about the next one? Oh, okay, so we got the wet mutation, and we also got the windstruck mutation. That's really good. That's why these Fennec foxes are better than the red foxes, because these red foxes are useless. So as soon as we get some better, oh, and we just got the honey glaze mutation. A wet apple sells for 12,000 shekels. Okay, we definitely got to get our monies up. So I'm going to be collecting everything now, and ooh, come on, please. 50,000 shekels. I thought this was gonna be a quick recording, but turns out everybody's useless in this game, bro. Everybody. So looks like we're gonna be needing a lot more money than that. So yeah, let's just head over to the gear shop because these small fruits are not helping us. And you guys know we don't have enough money to buy the regular sprinkler. So we're gonna, oh, actually, this is an investment, bro. I'm buying a godly sprinkler. I think you guys know what I'm doing now, bro. We're growing all for the like 6th time this video. I lost count. Oh my God! We have a rainbow coconut up there, and we have some big apples, man. All right, now I think it's time for us to profit off of what we've made. Now, I feel like we've passed the 1,000,000 milestone. Yeah, we passed the 1,000,000 milestone almost double, bro. So now that we're a millionaire, we've also unlocked the millionaire's pet. Bro, these pets are like LeBron in Game 5, bro. These guys are gonna change the whole course of this video, man. If my subscriber doesn't get any pets, that's because these guys are gonna get us to 1 trillion. Because every 14 minutes, the raccoon's gonna go to another player's garden and steal their fruit. So, yeah, we need to find a ultra-rich server. And no, looks like everybody's leaving. I guess they got too close to me and found out I don't take showers. But I might be switching servers here because these guys are poor. Coconut is the richest person in here. All right, after a long time of waiting, we finally got some raccoons who are gonna put the work in for us, bro. I should probably be wearing a mask. I'm doing all this stealing today. We got a raccoon going to the left of us. This guy gave us a piece of corn, bro. What about this, though? What is this? Ooh, we got an apple. I mean, we have that on the farm too, but it's progress, you know? So yeah, I think my raccoons gave us everything. Let's see how much we've made from that because all we did was just sit around. 37,000 shekels. Yeah, my biggest subscriber is definitely going to be eating if I don't get to 1 trillion. So I changed the game plan up. I server hopped until I found an ultra billionaire server so my raccoons could eat. I think I hit it big here. I don't know how long these guys will stay in this server, but right now it's looking pretty good. We got a guy with almost 100 billion, a 30 billion, and almost 10 billion. So if my raccoons don't make me some money, bro, they're not gonna be raccoons no more, bro. They're gonna be, oh my God, I almost said a slur. And oh my God, we have a guy with the only thing with his farm is a burning bud. And how much is that? 200 million per burning bud. Raccoons, if you want to make Woozer happy, just go over there. Yeah, just go over there. Don't go over here or there. Just go over there, man. That's gonna make us some money. All this waiting is kind of running down my shot clock, man. I might have to start selling these guys for a profit. How much is this? Hey, we just made freaking 7 million off that. Holy. All right, bet. All right, my raccoons are on the move. Let's see what they get me. Oh, yeah. He's going exactly where I want him to go. Now, is he gonna get what I need him to get? All right, come on. Get the 6 billion one. No, bro. Whoever just had their garden right there is a hater. I was almost a billionaire. Bro, I'm crashing out right now. We just waited a whole 15 minutes. So because my raccoons failed to make me any money, I gotta collect all these apples and all these coconuts, bro. $3 million, okay? That's not that bad. But if we want to unlock the next OP stealing pet, we're gonna need to get to 100 million. Okay, my raccoons have low-key clutched up because I'm running away, but they got me something good. They got me a freaking firework fruit. I think these things give us a lot of money. And we even got a moon mango, okay? How much money are we gonna make from this? 2 million! All right, my foxes are on the move again now. Could you please go to where you were trying to go last time, bro? Bro, if this girl leaves again, I'm gonna be so mad. She's getting blocked on everything I know. Oh, okay. We got a moon mango. That's not what I wanted, but it's definitely good. 90,000 shekels. Oh, I wish I could turn on face cam to show you guys my anger right now, but I'm only gonna be doing that at 500,000, so definitely get us there. But for now, it's definitely not looking the best. We got 8 hours left. All right, round 2. My raccoons are already headed in the wrong direction. But hold up, let them cook. Got me a banana. I need that. I am a monkey. Whoa. But don't worry, because we have more raccoons where that came from, you know? This guy just gave me a coconut. Like, we don't produce that on this farm right here. So let's see. How much money have we made so far? Another 120 shekels. Yeah. So after realizing my raccoons weren't getting me nowhere, I thought of a better way to get money. Private servers. So my raccoons are finally putting in work in... Oh my god, guys, look at this. The guy's pushing me off right now. All right, I need to somehow like maneuver my way over. I did it. Work smarter, not harder, guys. We just got burning buds from our friend. Now, hopefully they decide to keep giving us better plants because, bro, these things are 57 million worth each. So, yo, I would love this guy just stayed in the server. Now, guys, if you look at my inventory, we are rich. I'm not gonna lie, that private server came in clutch because look at this, bro. Look at all this stuff I have. And let me see, how much does a disco version sell for? 2 billion. Oh my god. So if we sell our whole inventory, how much are we gonna make? 10 freaking billion. I think that's correct. Yeah. 10 freaking billion. So by a long shot, we passed the final milestone unlocking the last pet, which is actually going to be the mimic octopus. Now, if you guys don't know what this thing can do, it can do anything you guys want it to do. For all you dirty mind people out there, not that. But basically what I'm trying to say is every 20 minutes, this octopus will copy an ability from another pet and perform its ability. So I'm going to place all I have, which is 4. Let's see. Even though this pet has a lower cooldown, it has an even lower chance to get an actual disco effect. So imagine if I pick up this zombie and all of my guys are now turned into disco octopuses, bro. That's a good idea while I wait for my raccoons to steal me stuff. Because if we look at the clock, we only got 3 hours. Yeah, low-key, if you're the subscriber that gets picked, bro, you better be eating good. All right, it's about that time for my mimic octopus to show their work. Now, wait, he copied the disco effect, but he failed. What about this one? Bruh. So, looks like they're both... Okay, I'm going to pick up all of my disco bees because these things are useless. And I'm going to actually place my fennec foxes back down because even though these guys weren't the best, they have a 22-minute cooldown. So, by using the mimic octopuses, we're actually saving 2 minutes each time. And I kind of want to take advantage of this server because, bro, look who's in the server. Bay Carrion. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but he has a lot of money and I need that money. All right, it's now time for my octopuses to show me what they're made of. I don't know if he's supposed to do the same animation as the fennec fox, but why does it look so weird, bro? This guy should not be off my farm right now. Tell me he's going for that big plant back there, bro. I would love to get that right now. I would love that. Please tell me this guy's coming back with something, because why did that guy's stuff just disappear? And this guy brought nothing back. So I don't want to run into that problem again. I'm going to change the strat up. Considering that I made the most money with my raccoons, I actually invited my friend back because if you see, this guy has a pretty stacked burning buds. So how many mutations is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count that, but it's 6 billion a piece. And he's going to let me copy that. So I'm going to pick up all of these fennec foxes because these things are trash. And I'm going to replace it with all of my raccoons, bro. Now I'm going to show you guys why this is such the best method. Come on, raccoon. Just show me what you can do. Just give that to me, man. Yep. Now if I go over to sell... 6 million right there. Oh God, yo, chill. Let me off, chill. Oh my God, he's trying to kill me. This is too insane. Chill. Oh my God. Okay, I'm trapped again. I gotta like TP and stuff. So yeah, we have 4 of them now. In a span of 15 minutes, we've made double our money, bro. But wait till the octopuses are off cooldown, bro. They're gonna copy that and make us so much more money. Oh God. Okay, my octopuses are on the move now, bro. This is so freaking funny. I wish they got me some more discos, but this is okay because in the span of 5 minutes, we have now made 7 freaking billion. So yeah, I think this strat is a winner. So I spent the remaining time that we had AFKing with our new strategy. And I came back to, oh my God, look how much stuff we have. And I think some of these things have rainbow on them. So if I go to sell, have we made a trillion? You know, I don't want to give it. Yeah, I kind of want to give a subscriber. And bruh, no way I spent this whole time AFKing for, bro. Well, since we failed the challenge, a deal is a deal. I got 2 subscribers here. Now, I have a gift for y'all because I couldn't pick 1 subscriber, so I picked 2. Now, what should everybody do for Woozer?
Subscribe to Woozer.
Because first, here is a mimic octopus. The reason I'm giving it is because I failed a freaking challenge, bro. Now, that's not the only thing, except that. Here's the raccoon for you, and then I'll give you the red fox. Yeah. And now that we use every stealing pet, it's time for us to try the challenge with every mutated pet. Starting with the mutated golden labs. Now, I was actually lucky enough to get a shiny version of this and also the rainbow version of this, but it's on a regular dog. So we're gonna be getting a little bit less luck. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place the whole golden lab army because every milestone that we reach, we're gonna unlock even more mutated pets. All right, my dogs are digging up. What he's gonna get? Oh, nothing. All right, now I'm really counting on this rainbow dog over here because this guy's mutation gives us a buff on his passive. So yeah, you better be the one to get me a burning bud seed. And this guy gives me a carrot seed. All right, yep. What did I expect, bro? I mean, like, I don't even feed these guys anyway. Why would they give me a good seed? And I'm a low-key need these dogs speed up because we don't got all day for this, bro. We only got 24 hours. So far, my luck hasn't been that good because we have 100. This guy just gave me an Ember Lily seed. Oh my God. Yo. The rainbow dog is so overpowered. Okay, bro. Let me just get to planting right now because we need the biggest Ember Lily we can ever get, bro. And I think you guys know what I'm gonna do next. Yeah, you see it behind me. I'm growing all, bro, because whoa, now we got money, bro. All right, bro. Let's go ahead and sell $100,000. And this guy just gave me a tomato seed. But we have now passed the first milestone, unlocking the bone blossom and also mutated dragonflies. Now, you guys might be wondering, why am I using the most OP seed in the game? Because first of all, these dragonflies mutations are even more OP. Because for example, if I place this radiant dragonfly, oh my God, just look at that guy, bro. Don't even question the fact why this guy has no hunger. But on top of his regular ability already turning plants to gold, every 30 minutes, this guy will emit sunshine and fully grow a plant. So we're going to be saving some Robux here by not growing all. And I got way more where that's coming from. We're going to get rid of all the dogs that gave us carrot seeds. And let's go ahead and place our shiny dragonfly, our inverted dragonfly, and just a base dragonfly. All right, it's almost that time for our radiant dragonfly to do his thing. Now, we're going to be seeing firsthand what his mutation does. Now, hopefully the guy goes for the only plant that's not grown instead of the Ember Lily. Let's see what my radiant dragonfly is going to do. Let me see. Yo, this guy just grew the whole freaking bone blossom tree. And every time it does that, we even get all the fruits, bro. So imagine we had like a bunch of these things. It would be an infinite money farm. But let's see how much we have made so far with like just a base bone blossom. 4.5 million. Yo, we just passed the 1 million milestone so quick. Which is going to be the moon cat right here because we have so many mutated pets, bro. We have a mega moon cat. We have a regular moon cat. And we also have a frozen moon cat. So that means every 5 minutes, it has a 20% chance to give us the frozen. So it's kind of like a dragonfly, which is pretty good. But if we look at our farm, every pet in our garden is mutated. So we should be getting some crazy stuff happening. Oh, and my dragonfly applied gold to my things. I don't know what he applied to because we don't have any fruits. But in about 25 minutes, when this guy does his mutation thing again, I'm going to plant these godly sprinklers at the same time so we can get some crazy big plants. All right, it's almost that time. I'm going to go ahead and place my basic sprinklers. I don't know for sure that this will work, but I'm guessing if it works just like a grow all, then my sprinklers should come into action with all the other fruits. All right, let's see. Yes, I was right, bro. It does work like that. How much do you guys think this big bone blossom blossoms worth. You know what? We're gonna save that, bro. We cannot get rid of this thing. This is gonna be the chosen fruit to a trillion, bro. But you know what? It doesn't fully work like the grow all because not everything has grown all. Yeah, we kind of got some stuff that didn't work, so that's probably a bug. But you know, I just spent money on those sprinklers, bro. I'm gonna get what I paid for. Oh my god. Wait, what the freak? What are these? Oh, I seen some stuff, bro. I thought we had some big bone blossoms for a second. So I'm not too worried about, you know, the size of these things. But, you know, I don't really want these things on my tree. So I'm going to go ahead and pick them right now. And I'm going to keep my big bone blossoms because, bro, we need that. How much money can we make from these 3 bone blossoms? 29 million. Okay, that's pretty good, bro. If you guys are ever like trying to speedrun the game, just save up for a bone blossom because this is life-changing money right here. And what? We need like 60 more million to get the next pet? Oh my god. Like, how exactly can it get better than this? What is happening to my cat? Oh yeah, this guy needs to lay off the perks, bro. That is crazy. All right, let's see if my moon cat freezes my thing over there. Let's see, come on. And this guy did nothing, bro. He is quite literally useless, bro. All right, never mind. I take that back because both of these guys' cooldowns are so low. It doesn't even matter if he like misses one time. Oh, okay. Look at my big moon cat. It got the tree in the proximity, so I think it should grow. And now we got the rain event going on, so some of my plants should grow a little quicker, you know, hopefully, because this radiant dragonfly, this guy's cooldown is a little bit very long. And look at everybody just at my garden now, bro. How did this guy get all of these pets? Well, if you'd like to be part of the family, just subscribe, man. Ew, that sounds corny. Whoa! Bro, wait, hold up! Why is this guy pocket watching me? This guy just revealed the worth of all of my bone blossoms, bro. Well, at least we know we're not going broke anytime soon because we got 300 million right here. And we also have 200 million. So guys, just imagine this plant and also this other plant that's growing right now. And ooh, my dog has dug me up a bamboo seed. Okay, that's pretty good. You know, compared to my Ember Lily that my Golden Lab got me, I don't think this is really gonna break the bank, but you know, it helps. So I'm gonna go and head over to the gear shop. Well, actually, it's the craft shop because I'm going to buy some mutation sprays if we really want to make us some money. I don't know why, but I feel like we're moving so fast to a trillion because we still got a quarter of the day left for us, bro. So let's head back to our garden because I'm going to spray a chalk spray. Now, hopefully it gives us like 1 million is what I would ask for, but I don't want too much. So let's see. Yo, I just said 1 million. This thing gave us 5 billion. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to save that. And we're going to save this chalk spray and we're just going to pick this $3 million one because I'm gonna save that one now. So yeah, let's go and just get our money from the thing. What did I expect? 300 million. So we kind of went overboard and we freaking wrecked the 100 million milestone out the way. With the next mutated pet of us unlocking the queen bee. Oh my God, I'm gonna have so much fun with this thing because we have a infinite grow all now. Like guys, you see this radiant dragonfly? If it takes 30 minutes for it to happen, the queen bee's passive now just changed it to 21 minutes. And ooh, my rainbow dog has got me a watermelon seed. Why is that? Is it because I'm black, bro? Is that why I got a watermelon seed? No, don't you run away from me now. I see you, you little con artist. But yeah, let me go ahead and put these mutation sprays to work. And it looks like somebody has sprayed my stuff because now I have a bone blossom for 6 billion. So yeah, let's see, which is my biggest one? Okay, this one kind of looks like my big one. If I spray it with chilled, it's now 1 million. Oh my God. But if I spray it with shocked, $11 million right there. Oh my God, bro, do we even need a billion milestone when we have 11 billion right here? Let me just go ahead and pick up one of these things. I'm gonna try to pick up like the lowest amount one, like this 6 billion, because if I'm good at math, I think we're a little over a billion. So let's just hit the milestone, man. Yeah, 6 freaking billion just like that. We're moving at a good rate here because we have now passed the 1 billion milestone. Now we have a little problem. This guy's not mutated, but there's a new item in the gear shop called the level up lollipop. And for 79 Robux, we can increase the pet age by 1. So you know me being pay to win, I'm just gonna buy 2 of these things, bro. All right, now I'm gonna place my raccoon and okay, do I just like have to click it or something? Where did it go? All right, I'm gonna click it. Oh, it works. Yeah, he's age 49 now. So let me place the other one. And now we have a age 50 raccoon. So let me just go ahead and go pick up this little thing because, bro, we're gonna take the literal life out of this guy. Yeah, he's going back to level 1. So press that. All right, come on. I paid the 500 million. That was a freaking investment. We just got a windy freaking raccoon. Oh my God. Now, you guys might be wondering, why am I so excited? Well, first of all, it's already the fact that this guy can duplicate any fruit, but also every 5 minutes, it's a 20% chance for a nearby fruit to be windstruck. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of OP, but I think I have something better in mind because we all know that windy is a common mutation. What if I just let my alt account use my raccoons? Because then I will be able to pick these things while not actually losing the fruit. So yeah, this fruit costing 11 billion, bro. I'm gonna be collecting that again and again and again until we reach 100 billion. Oh my God, don't you love it? Don't you love it? Okay, there's a lot of bone blossoms on my thing, so hopefully he picks the most expensive one. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna quickly hand over the profits to my main account. Boom, collect this one. And let's see, how much money have we made from one raccoon run? 23 freaking billion. Is that, I think that's right. Yeah. We're at 32 billion now. That is so insane. All right, so yeah, I wish I just had a couple of more mutated raccoons because then it would have been even more OP. But you know, 2 is pretty good for now. So yeah, I'm just gonna AFK for a couple of more times so we can get a lot of money from this man. All right, so I AFK'd for a little bit, considering we still got 20 hours left. And oh my God, look how much stuff we have got in our inventory, bro. Our full inventory. How much can we make from this, bro? 47 billion. So yeah, I definitely think raccoons is the way, but we're only 21 billion off from our next pet, and we might have a crazy mutation on it. All right, so I think it's been enough time, and I think you guys know that we're gonna hit the milestone. So let me just go ahead and sell because I think this next pet is gonna really help us hit 1 trillion. 28 billion, just like that, which now puts us over the 100 billion milestone. There's just one problem. Yeah, I couldn't find any of these guys high enough age to do a mutate, but by the time that we're done, we might be able to mutate a couple of them. These things are gonna carry us to 1 trillion because let me just pick up like all these other useless pets. I'm sorry, Mooncat, you guys did your job, but you know, we have to elevate here, bro, because they didn't already grow us some big freaking plants, bro. So let me just place all of these disco beads because we're gonna need as many as we can. Because every 14 minutes, these things only have a 18% chance to give us disco. So yeah, this plus the raccoon method will get us a lot of money. Only if these guys can give us disco. Because I'm kind of interested to see how much this thing is worth, bro. All right, 1 freaking billion. I thought that said 1 trillion for a second, but that's good money. All right, let's see how much this one's worth. 1 freaking billion again. So I might just get rid of these things, only so like everything else can focus on my shocked over here. It's about that time for these disco bees to come off cooldown and prove if they are worthy or not. Because if not, they're gonna keep getting not fed. But if they are, I might just feed them, you know. All right, let's see. We got Creeko up first. Come on, what's he gonna do? Oh, and he failed. Yeah, failed again. Well, luckily we got 3 more of these guys. So, and the third guy failed too. Luckily we got 2 more pets, bro. No way we waited 15 minutes for each one of these guys to fail. Oh, okay, he actually did it. Okay, so the value was 1 billion before, and now it's 14 billion. Oh my God. And look at this, look at this. Yo, the raccoons are already getting to work. All of the raccoons are coming to work. Yeah, bro. Oh my God. You guys don't know this, but we're literally looking at 30 billion walking around, bro. Oh my God. So just to speed this up, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the gear shop because yeah, why do I keep going to the gear shop? I mean the crafting shop, because I really feel like if we just put mutations on these things, we're gonna have so much money. So let me prioritize 2 shock mutations. That's 1, and there's the other. This is 14 billion alone. If I put shocked on it, 25 billion. We're 90 billion away. Divided by 10 billion because, you know, that's each pet. We only need 90 more raccoon runs to do this. I hope I have enough time for that. All right, so it's time to AFK. We definitely collecting a lot of income. So if this doesn't make me 1 trillion, I don't know what is. But the fact that we've been at this for less than 10 hours is insane. So the moment of truth, have I reached the end of this challenge and got to 1 trillion? Oh my God. I done got to 1 trillion so many times that I'm not even fazed by it no more, bro. This is hard work and dedication. But now that we've completed every mutated pet, it's time for us to try the challenge with every divine pet. In 24 hours from now, if I don't go from 0 to 1 trillion shekels, then each and every last one of them will be going to my biggest hater. And I can't let that happen. So the first divine pet we're going to be starting off with is the red fox, because every 6 minutes, these guys are going to go to a random person's garden and duplicate their seed. And if I don't want my hater to get these pets, I'm gonna need to get to 1 trillion. So after waiting for a couple of minutes, these guys failed at every single last lick they tried to get. Yeah, you guys are kind of useless. And we low-key gotta hurry up, bro. We don't got all day for this. We only got 24 hours. Oh my God, cancel that. These guys just stole somebody's elder strawberry. And considering this is like one of the rarest seeds, that is a 1 in a million chance. So now knowing our luck, I'm gonna plant this one right here, and so we can make the most money from it, I'm gonna go to the gear shop and we're gonna buy every sprinkler that we can. And now that we got those, let me go ahead and place this right over here. And there's like this new sprinkler that I don't really know about, but it's red. And they say it increases pet abilities. So I really hope that's true because I'm gonna spend 300 Robux and I need the biggest plant I can get. What is this? Oh, nah, I'm reclaiming that, bro. I'm not settling for that. That took 3 hours of fails to get, bro. What is this? Okay, yeah, the game is trolling us because what are these freaking sizes? But I need to make a profit. So, Uncle Sam, how much money are we making from that? 1 million shekels. That's so goated because that's just enough for us to get to the next milestone. So now we have access to the next divine pets, the dragonflies. And if I pick up all of these red foxes, you know, these guys are almost useless. And I place down all of these dragonflies. This is where the money's gonna come in because every 4 minutes, they're gonna turn one of our fruits golden. So, you know, before my sprinklers go out, I'm gonna just go ahead and grow all because, whoa, like this is the size of strawberries I'm talking about, man. But I'm wondering, where actually are my strawberries? They look like they're a little bit in the ground and I feel like my tree has gotten bigger. I don't know if I'm like just tripping, but you know, maybe that's just what the new sprinkler does. If this can stop my biggest hater from getting these pets, take it, man. Now I'm kind of excited to see how much these elder strawberry go for because for a base value, this thing is $90,000. And yeah, I don't think this is the base weight. So now that my dragonflies are applying gold to my fruits, I'm gonna pick just one of them because I don't want to pick this big one. I'm gonna pick the one a little bit in the corner. It's all for the love of science. How much does this go for? 138 million. Okay, what about a base value? All right, 7 million. Oh my God, that's not a lot, bro. If you guys could subscribe for my pain, that would be pretty much appreciated. But more importantly, we now unlock the next divine upgrades, unlocking fennec foxes and mutation sprays. Now, most people hate on the fennec foxes because, you know, they have the name fox in them and like, but unlike the red fox, these guys are not useless. So I'm gonna place as many as I can down because, bro, we have a lot of them. And basically, in the next 20 minutes, these guys are gonna steal somebody's mutation and put it on my farm. So I need to do a quick little look around of everybody's base. Look at this. We got Celestial over here. But as you guys know, if they have the word fox in their name, yeah, they have a chance of failing. So yeah, if these guys want to go home getting fed tonight, I think you know what you need to do. But while I wait for the timer to go down, let me go ahead and take advantage of our other upgrades because now we can buy any mutation spray we need. We're gonna spend all of our money on the shocked because it's the smartest choice. I mean, 100 times multiplier. So yeah, I'm gonna place it on this one right over here, and now it's glowing. And this guy just pocket watched me and find out that all of my fruit is worth 8 billion. Oh God, no, I need to leave the server first of all because if I didn't, I for sure knew that guy was gonna steal my fruit, bro. I know it, bro. So it's kind of a blessing knowing that we now have a fruit worth 8 billion. Yeah, like we just started this video, right? It just kills me that I have to be in a public server to actually steal mutations, bro. So like next time I talk, if our money's just gone, just know I've been robbed of all of my money, man. And I caught it. Yup, somebody just stole my freaking fruit. All right, bro, you just pissed me off. You just stole all my money, man. But now that my divine foxes are on the move, I wonder what they get us because, bro, we need to make our money back, and these strawberries look so cool. So the first guy gave us the wet mutation to 2 of our elder strawberries. That's really good because if I spray this chilled mutation, it now has the frozen mutation on it, and we kind of got to make our money back from like that guy stealing our stuff. So I'm gonna spray that, and let's go ahead and pick it up now because for 55 kg elder strawberry, how much money would my inventory make me? 15 billion. Oh my lord, that is a lot of money. And if you guys want to make that type of money, you need to be subscribed for the Woozerbloxyt. But more importantly, we now unlocked our next divine upgrade, which are going to be the disco bees because this thing is quite literally the best pet in the game. I mean, just take, for example, the rainbow has a 50-time multiplier, but disco alone is a 125 times multiplier. So I don't think we're going to be needing any rainbow around here. This disco is enough LGBTQ for me. So I'm going to pick up all of my other pets because we need to give the disco bees the spotlight right now. And let's place all of these down because we're going to have to wait 14 minutes for a chance of even getting the disco mutation. But while we do that, let me actually just pick up all of these small elderberries. Let me go ahead and grow all. Oh my god. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. We're going to a private server for this, and is it just me, or did my freaking Elder Starberries just roll back? Bro, why did I just get the small ones again? All right, nah. I feel scammed, bro, because John Dale got me spending a bunch of Robux here just to grow all. All right, there they go. Okay, never mind. Why are they that small again? All right, you know what? Forget about it, because we actually have the Sky Merchant over here, and he sells the Cloud Mutation Spray, so I'm going to buy 2 of those. So we might as well just use and get some extra money off it. I mean, it doesn't hurt, you know? So yeah, let me just go ahead and sell these little peasant freaking Elder Starberries, bro. I don't really think we're going to get no money off of this. Oh my god, never mind. We made 200 million off of that. That's, bro. Where did my strawberries just go? Are you serious? Let's just go ahead and grow all one more time. Oh my days, I done went broke in the process. John Dale, count your days, man. You got me balding out over here, bro. And considering we still need to reach 1 trillion in the next 16 hours, bro, we don't got all day for this, man. We gotta hurry this up. And let's get back to growing all. And okay, I don't know if the game is just like glitched or what, bro, because what are these sizes? All right, one more time. Okay, I feel like my sprinklers are glitched, bro, because no way we're getting these small of strawberries, and like, I'm kind of wasting time because my disco bees need to eat something. I'm losing like so much money out here. Okay, yeah, that is what I am talking about. So now that we got our thick old elderberry right here, it's actually time for our disco bees to put in some work, because as you guys can see, these guys have not been getting fed. And bro, I'm not a bad owner. Well, time to time, but a lot of times they usually fail me, so I have a couple of big old strawberries for them if they actually pass. And this one's up first. Nope, he's not getting it, bro, because he failed. I hear somebody else doing it. And the guy failed again. You see, this is why they don't get fed. Look at these guys. They're all failing. And the last guy failed. Was that all of them? Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. All right, who was that? I'm going to give you the biggest strawberry that I can give you, bro. I mean, first you got to come out of that thing, bro. I can't really do nothing. Yo, I'm going to feed you 7,000 freaking percent. Oh my God, bro. That's going to be the fattest disco bee you've ever seen. I want to see how much would this thing actually sell for? $13 billion. Okay, now that is some good money, because yo, we're finna do that again and again and again once these things have disco on it. I'm gonna give my disco bees another chance to make me generational wealth, because and I feel like it was worth it because we got a disco mutation the first try. So yeah, hopefully the rest of these guys can like follow after that guy's footsteps before I go ahead and sell. $30 billion is a way more than enough. Yeah, I'm very happy with that, because now that we're past the 50 billion milestone, we unlock the next divine upgrade, and his name is Leroy Jenkins. Okay, it's actually a T-Rex, because unlike the disco bees that have been failing me for the quite past literal 30 minutes, yeah, we're kind of running out of time here. I can actually get rid of all of these disco bees now, because if I place down all of my T-Rexes, every 20 minutes, they're gonna take one of my mutations and apply it to 4 other fruits. So yeah, I got like 5 of these guys. We're in like Jurassic Park, and if just one of these guys can eat a disco mutation, everything's gonna have disco on it. Yeah, you see his ugly face? Yeah, everything's gonna have it. But we're low-key gonna need some more sprinklers to make that happen. So let me go to the gear shop. Let me get to placing all of these for like, what, the 5th time this video? Bro, I know we're doing it a lot, bro, but this is what it costs to make money, man. And I think that's like all we can do to really get like a big strawberry. So now I'm gonna grow all, because, you know, and yeah, this is exactly what I mean. Like, what are these, bro? I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna have to pick those, and we're gonna have to try this again, man. Because we can get stuff like this. Oh my God, okay, I'm not gonna make the mistake again. All of this stuff is getting favorited, bro. And I am praying to the Grow Garden gods that we actually get the disc, because yeah, these guys can give us any mutation they want, man. Ooh, perfect timing. We actually have a thunderstorm that just activated. Well, you know, yo, I'm stressing out here, bro. This guy's gonna make me go bald IRL. And if you guys actually want to see what I look like, we're only 30,000 subscribers away from face revealing. So, you know, if you guys don't want to look at this face anymore, I would consider subscribing. Okay, so it's about that time for my T-Rexes to basically, you know, become fat asses and like just eat everything in the garden. So we got this guy named Tiki up first, and let's see what he goes for. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We just got shocked to 3 different plants. Oh, yeah, this is goated. But considering it's getting late for me, I'm going to leave my computer on overnight and see how many mutations will stack on this thing, because that hater is getting these pets over my dead body. And I'm back, and it looks like we were either one of the unluckiest people in the world or my internet disconnected, because even though we have all of our pet mutations, we have no environment mutations over here, bro. Like, I didn't even have to go AFK for this. And the fact about it is we lost so many hours doing it. But you know, I'm gonna pick up everything because I'm not gonna lie, we need to cash out on what we have so far. We cannot be too greedy. And if I sell all of these big old plants, 69 billion shekels. 69? Oh, okay. I mean, we're making pretty good progress because we are 900 billion away from a trillion. And since we're now past the next milestone, we unlock the next divine upgrades, which is gonna be the queen bee. And also the raccoons, because now we're on the final stretch. So basically, the queen bee's task for us is to speed up all of our other pets with their ability and also give us a pollinated mutation. But I got 2 of these things, so I'm gonna put them to use. So I'm gonna pick up one of our small little disco bees, you know, and we also have the raccoons, which I'm gonna be putting on a different account. But first, we need to actually get some fruits, because what are my raccoons gonna steal if I have no fruits here? So it probably would have been better if I kept the fruits here, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm going bankrupt with this video, bro. So yeah, guys, if you could just subscribe, that would mean so much to me. And oh, we already got a disco mutation on the elder strawberry. Sadly, it's not the one we want, bro. What is this, bro? I'm gonna pick up everything but my queen bees, and I'm gonna let my T-Rexes get that mutation because, bro, we have 5 freaking T-Rexes right here. And considering this is like the only mutation on the farm, bro, I'm making a big brain play right here. And then everything's gonna fall into plan once everything has a lot of money on it and I'm able to use my raccoons. But first, let me do a little bit of pocket watching. So base value, this thing is worth 4 million shekels. Yeah, it's gonna change that really soon. But I just sprayed one of the strawberries with shock, and 4 million already turned to 400 million. So I'm not gonna make the mistake again. I'm gonna figure out that. So it looks like the queen bees done swooped in and pollinated the plant. So we're now sitting at a $8 billion plant without the disco mutation. This guy just applied it to 4 of my pets. So the new value is 18 billion shekels. Yeah, that is a lot of money. And now I think it's time for me to and we even got chilled on it. Okay, that's really good. So it's still 18 billion. That's not the best. You know, maybe if we get a wet mutation on it, we can probably get frozen, but I will take this for now. So I'm gonna favorite that. And pollinated. Okay, we already have pollinated, Buster. But low key, I think we're at the point where we can pick up everything else because, you know, we already have the mutation. I'm gladly to pick up this little thing, bro. That trash little thing. And now the only plant on this garden should be this elder strawberry for $18 billion. Because with 4 hours left into the challenge, I think it's time for us to say hello to the raccoons. So obviously I can't steal any of these things because this is not from our garden. But if I actually clear this and give all of the raccoons to this guy, with us now having 8 raccoons on this garden, every 15 minutes, they're gonna take one of my fruits. So if I do the math, that's gonna be 126 billion every 15 minutes. So now it's just time for them to execute. So I now have a whole inventory full of more. What the why is this guy in here? This dude's probably here for his pets. Yeah, look at that, bro. Where's my pets at, bro? You're not getting any, bud. You wanna know why? Because if I go over here, with this batch I've made another 100 billion. Yeah, you're not getting any, bro. So you might as well take that shirt off. I'm not gonna lie, that is a cool shirt. Loser equal loser. But I'm not rocking with it. Give me my pets, bro. Now this guy's demanding art. But you are not gonna beat me when it comes to this bald versus bald. I know you are a jet ski fan to the max, but jet ski's bald. I have transparent hair, which makes never mind, the guy just freaking left. But we're low-key gonna have to hurry this up because we got 3 hours left. But I think we're at a good track here. So I'm gonna AFK for a little bit and hopefully I come back to a lot of fruits. And after a couple of hours, we now have a full inventory full of thick elder strawberries. I think it's time for us to call it a day and check out with how much we have made. $978 billion. That's like $1 trillion by itself. But I think it's safe to say that our biggest hater will not be getting the dub. We got the victory royale around here. And now that we've completed the challenge with every divine pet, it's time for us to move on to every secret egg. And today, if I don't make 1 trillion shekels in under 24 hours, then I will have to sell my rainbow pet, Mr. Snoodles. And I can't let that happen. So for our first egg, it's gonna be the common egg. Now, inside of this egg, we can get the dog, the golden lab, and the bunny. But I think we know what we're here for. Yeah, we're here for the golden labs because these things have an ability to dig us up a random seed every minute. Because if we want to get to 1 trillion, we're gonna need a good fruit. So that's why every milestone that we reach, we're gonna unlock even more overpowered secret eggs. So yeah, I'm gonna place as many as I can, you know, and I'm low-key gonna need these guys to speed up because we don't got all day for this, bro. We only got 24 hours. Ooh, okay, we got a carrot seed. I mean, I definitely expect we're gonna get a lot of these videos. So let's just plant this while we can. I know this is not gonna really make us much money, but you know, Elon Musk had to start somewhere, right? Holy crap, never mind, cancel that. We just got a Ember Lily seed. All right, well, this is definitely gonna speed us up now. So I'm gonna place that, and I wanna give a quick little celebration to all of my pups who are putting work into the family, bro. These guys really don't want Mr. Snoodles to be sold, man. So we need to get to 1 trillion. So let me go to the gear shop. Wait, never mind. I was gonna buy some watering can, but we're broke, bro. I think you guys know I'm not the type of guy to wait around. So yeah, we're gonna be growing all for like the first time in this video. Oh my, wait, oh my God. I thought I grew the shocked Ember Lily for a second. And let's see, have we reached the next milestone? Yes, bro, $66,000. Well, I definitely wish we had enough money to buy this beanstalk seed, but now that we passed the 10,000 milestone, we unlocked the bug egg. And this egg got some certified bangers because you can get the caterpillar, the snail, giant ant, the praying mantis, and the dragonfly from this. Yeah, we're only here for the dragonflies because every 4 minutes, it will turn a random fruit gold. And yo, yeah, you see my skin color, bro? This is exactly what I want, bro. Oh, okay, our golden lab has dug us up a corn seed. All right, let me just go ahead and pick that one up. Oh, nope, this is a carrot seed. All right, here's the corn seed. Yo, we're kind of picking up scraps here, bro. Like, even though we got that Ember Lily seed, I don't think the Grow a Garden gods are on my side when it comes to getting us seeds. Because we've been sitting here for 20 minutes already. These guys think I have all day for this, bro. All right, so my dragonfly is going to my Ember Lily. Oh, never mind. He went to my corn. All right, but let's just go ahead and collect both of these because I think we have enough money to sell now. Yeah, 1 million. That's way more than I thought. So now that we casually passed the next milestone, we unlocked the dinosaur egg. And let me tell you, this thing is no joke because this egg has the ability to give you 5 overpowered dinosaurs. Like, for example, the T-Rex. I think this is like the main MVP of the pack because every 20 minutes, this thing has the ability to duplicate mutations. So yeah, I'm gonna fully capitalize on this. Let me pick up one of my dragonflies. We don't need as many as that because if I go over to the crafting shop and let's say I buy a Shock's mutation spray for 200 Robux, this will be the only mutation I have to buy because now this guy will eat this and well, he's gonna put it on my corn. But if I had better fruits, he would put it on better fruits. So you know what? Now saying that, I'm gonna place a couple of carrots just so I can always have that shock mutation, bro. So yeah, while I wait for this T-Rex named Bella to do its thing, I'm just gonna buy some more sprays because I mean, we got infinite mutations now. We might as well take advantage of it. So I'm gonna buy all of that. I know I shouldn't be paying the wing this early, but I'm gonna have to do it, bro. So we're gonna spray the amber and let's spray the fart spray. So now all that's sprayed, we gotta wait for our actual Ember Lily to spawn now. But before it spawns, it's gonna have all the mutations on it. All right, it's about that time for Bella the T-Rex to basically do her thing now. You see, as my breadwinner, this Ember Lily has a lot of stuff on it. Hopefully she doesn't take it off the Ember Lily, but actually takes it off one of these guys. Oh, never mind. She's doing what she wants. Oh, never mind. Wrong freaking guy, bro. So it looks like she took amber away from this and applied it to 2 of my freaking carrots. Now look at this. I have another T-Rex who's gonna, once again, take one of my things off the Ember Lily and apply it to 2 more carrots. Now, you guys might think that's bad, but every 20 minutes, these guys are gonna like keep swapping back and forth, and by the end, we're gonna have a crazy stacked Ember Lily. We just lost some value for now, though. And you know what? While I was AFK, my guys dug me up a bamboo seed. Now, I know this is a one-time fruit, so I'm just gonna plant it right here. I don't think we're gonna be getting our money's worth from this, but our breadwinner is gonna be this freaking Ember Lily that my dogs dug up for me. Hopefully, I make 1 trillion by the end of the video, and I don't have to sell Mr. Snoodles. But let's see how much just 1 gold Ember Lily gives us again. 1 freaking million shekels. So just imagine once we get our shocked and all of our mutations back. All right, we're heading to the gear shop. We need to buy the biggest and the best thing to make this thing back. Yep, 1 watering can. That is all I needed. So I think this is how you make something grow back. Just spam it till you can't spam it no more. All right, perfect. My Ember Lily has grown back. Now I wish I had my dragonflies out so I can get gold on it, but these T-Rexes are gonna put even more OP stuff on it. So hopefully they target the Ember Lily. All right, Bella up first. Where's she going? Yes. Gold. Solo that freaking trash carrot. Ooh, now we have the frozen or Ember Lily. Oh, and we got frozen again. All right, that wasn't the best, but if I go and collect my Ember Lily, can we at least make enough money to get the next egg? Because Mr. Snoodle life depends on it. We got way more than 10 million. Because now that we're sitting at 30 million, we have now unlocked the bee egg. And ooh, my golden lab dug me up a watermelon seed. This might be because of the race I am, but I'm gonna take it, bro. Now, I gotta say, this egg is one of the best because every pet in this egg is OP. But I think we're here for the queen bee. Ho, ho, ho. This thing is very OP because on top of it having 3 abilities, this thing can give us the pollinated mutation and also remove the cooldown of other pets. So yeah, it's kind of like having another T-Rex here, but that's not the best thing because we have 2 of these things. Oh my God. So I'm gonna place both of these bad boys down. I realized that my pets are not the smartest, and that's why I installed a drink dispenser back here. So when all my pets get hungry and stuff, they can just come back here and they can just fill their freaking drinks up, bro. And I'm gonna head to sleep because we have a lot of time left. So, you know, I could wake up to generational wealth or I could wake up to 1,000 carrots, but only time will tell. I'm back and whoa! Oh my God, guys, look at my inventory. Okay, so while I was away, we got 11 bamboo seeds, 179 carrot seeds, and I woke up and there was a Keiko seed in the shop, so I bought that, but our Golden Labs dug us up a burning bud seed, a beanstalk seed, and also a dragon fruit seed. And guys, I'm not lying, here's my transactions. So we definitely woke up to generational wealth, I would say that, because this isn't even our moneymaker no more. We have a burning bud now, and why is my carrot so stocked? We're gonna place our beanstalk and our burning bud seed because that's gonna be our moneymakers. And everything else, after I get those mutations off of it, bro, it can go away, man. So let's go ahead and place my golly sprinkler right here, my advanced sprinkler, and can't forget about the master sprinkler. Oh, and I placed it too far. All right, that doesn't really matter because now we're gonna grow all. Yes, for like the second time this video, I'm spending all of my Robux, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Because, whoa! Oh my God. Guys, I just spawned generational wealth right here. Oh my God. And our beanstalk is giant. Wait. Now I definitely need all of my mutations to go on this thing now. So yeah, T-Rexes, if you want to be fed, bro, get me my mutations. And you know what? Now thinking about it, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to get rid of it, bro. Because let me cook. That thing had so many plants on it that I would never get mutations on my burning bud. So yeah, we need to stick to fruits that have little to none fruits on them. All right, Bella, make me generational wealth. Yeah, just listen to what I'm saying down here. She's eating, and we got moonlit to my burning bud. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna see how much this thing is worth because I kind of want to know. 55 billion. Okay, we're gonna need to keep stacking generational wealth on this burning bud, bro, because the Grow Garden gods are on my side today. All right, let me see what Clemmy, my T-Rex, does for me. So the queen bee just applied pollinated. What is he gonna give? Oh, he gave us pollinated too. All right, I would have been happy, but we already have pollinated. But luckily, my queen bee just refreshed my guy's ability, and we're able to do it right back again, bro. But we got windstruck. That's really good. And I think they took it off of my corn, which I really love because I hate this thing, bro. I don't want this thing. It has all of my mutations on it. And our burning bud already is worth 250 millions. Oh, and we got pollinated again. All right, well, if I want to snave Mr. Snoodles, I need to get to the milestone right now so we can unlock the next pet. So I'm just gonna use the pay to win spray, and I'm gonna buy a shock spray. Don't judge me, you would do the same. And now I'm not gonna spray my burning bud because I'm not selling that, but I'm gonna spray my freaking ember lily because now we have over 100 million sitting in our inventory. If we sell this, how much money can we make? Yup, 100 and freaking million. So now that we passed 100 million, we unlocked the anti-bee egg. Inside it, you can get the wasp, tarantula, moth, but we're all here for the butterfly and the disco bee because they can give us the rainbow mutation. And I think that's what we want because if my burning bud gets rainbow on it, oh my God, we're gonna have so much money. And looks like another big burning bud grew. So luckily we weren't totally out of luck. I will never pick it again though. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and place our disco bees down. I made sure to pick up all of my dragonflies since, you know, after everything gets gold, they're quite literally useless. But these guys, oh my God. But every 14 minutes, these guys have a 19% chance to give us the disco mutation. And that's kind of like rainbow itself. So I'm gonna hold on to the butterfly for now because it could get rid of all of my mutations at once. But we're gonna need to speed this up because that nap took a lot of hours from us. All right, let me see if my disco bees are gonna give me some mutations. Oh, one failed. Okay, another failed. Useless. Okay, not the third one. All right, so the third one was successful, but he applied it to my ember lily. But the good thing is, once my T-Rexes do their job, they're gonna spread that one disco effect to 3 other freaking fruits, which is gonna be quite literally stonks. Oh, never mind. Our burning bud got the disco effect. I wish it was the one that was fully grown so I could check the price, but we're rich now. The lineup of pets I have right now is quite literally so OP because we got these guys spreading my mutations, we got these guys resetting my cooldowns, and we also got these guys who are giving me crazy mutations. Oh, this guy just took my pollinated and roared it to my Ember Lily. Okay, that's pretty good. And wait, hold up. Oh, I thought we had shocked for a second. I was about to say, well, we're rich now. All right, we have one more plant that doesn't have disco on it, and our disco applied corn to it. How much is that corn even worth now, bro? 300,000 shekels with every mutation on it almost. All right, well, I'm gonna pick up one of these disco bees because I'm gonna place my dragonfly down. But in the meantime, I might just go ahead and collect the Ember Lily up here because this thing is worth $250 million. So I need that. All right, let's see. What does my T-Rex go for? He goes for the Ember Lily for the first time. And he spreads disco to both of my freaking fruits. So how much is this one worth now? $3 freaking billion. Okay, I might have to take that, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm kind of counting on these guys to take all these effects off the corn and put it on all of my other stuff. But yeah, I gotta say the anti-egg has been pretty useful. I mean, we got the mutation on all of our stuff. Now what's next is the butterfly. And I'm kind of stuck in between if I really want to add it. All right, I'm kind of getting a little bit impatient here. So I think to speed my T-Rexes up, I'm just gonna buy a couple of more mutation sprays. So it freaking quadrupled in value. I think it's quadruple. A thunderstorm event has now started. All right, let me climb on the highest peak of this fruit and let me get struck, bro. Come on, I want to get struck for a couple extra dollars. Lightning gods, please strike me. Come on, I need to save Mr. Snoodles. I need it more than you think. And they ignored my request because we got nothing that was shocked, even though we have a freaking lightning rod down here. How much money have we made just from these two items? $3 freaking billion! I could literally buy everybody watching this video. I'm sorry, but I got the money to do it now. But now that we passed the 1 billion milestone, we now unlock the night egg. Now, the reason this egg is OP, apart from like all the other pets that you can get out of it, the one we're here for is the raccoon, because here's my 5-step plan to get to a trillion. For one, we're gonna give all of these pets to our alt. Now, step 2, with all the raccoons, I can now place it and steal that burning bud over there. And guys, let me tell you, each time I do that, that's 6 freaking billion. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is sensational right here. Look at that. Yep, just go and collect that. That's what we need. Wait, before they come over here and take my corn, I might have to delete my corn, bro. I don't know if this thing is like gonna be helpful or not. But just from that one little raccoon run, we've made 6 billion shekels, which now puts us over the 10 billion milestone, unlocking the paradise egg. And guys, let me tell you, this thing is OP. And not just because we can get the mimic octopus, but also the scarlet macaw. Because when I place this thing, every 8 minutes, it gives us the ability to get the verdant mutation. And you know, mutations equals more money. So I'm gonna pick up all of my T-Rexes and my queen bees, because now that we only have the burning bud, they're quite literally useless. And I'm gonna replace them with all of these scarlet macaws. And now for the mimic octopuses, I could place on this farm, but it would be way smarter if I give it to my other account so they can act as raccoons. So yeah, guys, we're in the end games now, bro. We're finna get rich. All right, so let's place those. And now they're basically gonna be raccoons, but a little bit worse, because they're gonna copy the ability every 20 minutes instead of 14. So yeah, hopefully we're able to reach a trillion in the time frame, because I can't give up Mr. Snoodles, man. So yeah, we're back over here at the sell shop, and we have now made $32 billion. So yeah, I think the best bet is for me to AFK until we reach 100 billion. All right, so I went AFK for about an hour or two, and whoa, we got almost an inventory full of stuff. Like, let's see if we can reach a trillion just by this. 197 billion. Okay, that's way more than I thought. But now that we passed the final milestone, we unlocked the last egg, which is going to be the Oasis egg. Now, this egg is currently unattainable, but these are the pets you can get out of it. Now, what we're really here for is the Fennec Fox and the Macaw, because these are just like the red bird we got, but they're actually blue. And every 6 minutes, they give us a 20% chance to give us a cloud touch. And if you look at my burning bud, we don't have nothing called a cloud bird. So I'm gonna go ahead and place everything that I can. Low-key, I think my raccoons and my octopuses are gonna carry me to the win, because, you know, like, look at my inventory, bro. We already got 5 more stuff. All right, it's been a couple of hours, and I'm coming here to check on my alt account, because if I look at my inventory, we have way more than... Bro, this has to be a trillion worth. Now, the only problem is it's going to be so annoying transferring, but we got 5 hours to spare, so I think that's everything. I mean, my inventory is quite filled up, so I want to know if after spending all those hours, have we hit a trillion? Because Mr. Snoodle life depends on it. Oh my god. Okay, we haven't hit the milestone, but 300 billion just like that? That's pretty good. So I made sure to do it a couple of more times. And yeah, we got a full inventory again. So please, can I make a million right here? Okay, 978 million. I gotta count that as a dub. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta say that's a million. Because, guys, we have 4 hours left. You guys know I can do it. And just so you guys can't say that, oh, he didn't really hit a trillion, I got a couple more just so I could be over the 1 trillion milestone. But that's not why I'm happy. I'm happy because Mr. Schnoodles is not going to be getting sold anymore today. Yes, I love this thing in my heart. But actually, how much does this guy even cost, bro? I want to sell. No! No!